So in this video we are going to be replacing all of the driveline components with hardened GPM bits, and then we will have a complete GPM driveline kit from the Hex extenders right through the whole truck. I am well excited, so let's get all these bits on. They look absolutely lovely, and when I say lovely I mean hardcore as. So first up, let's get these front and center drive cups on the truck. So they are situated in there. So there's a grub screw there. So we're just using a 2.0 hex driver to get that off. So there's the holding pin or the grub screw. So I'll just give that a little clean up and we'll use the existing one on these parts. Off with the motor mount. Get out of there, motor mount. See you later. So now I'm going to remove the motor, and just so I can get that outlook. Oh my gosh, it's so in the way. Well, I've got to change the GPM spacers anyway, so get out the way, goddamn motor. Okay, there's a saucy 2000 kV motor, standard. Right, anyway, so there's our motor. We've got the top part of the motor mount off. So there's 4 screws underneath the truck. I knew they would be. They're probably under there, are they? God damn it. So I'm going to take this plate off so I can get to these screws under here, and we'll get this bad boy off. Here we are, we've got the scratch plate off. So we can see the gorilla face again. Oh yeah. So there's the motor mount of screws. Now this little kit here says on it which I couldn't find anything other than the standard, which is the 5213 Spur and Pinion. So if you're running standard, which I am going to do to start off with, and then we will be putting the faster pinion in there. But I'm going to whack these in here, and that stops any chance of the motor moving around at all, gives you the perfect mesh. Right then dudes, if you have the same problem I'm having here where you've rounded out any bolts, just grab one of these thread remover kits from Amazon or eBay. You're probably looking about 15 quid. $15. So you can see I'm using the size 7 bit. So we're using a 2mm high-speed steel drill bit on the DeWalty into all those heads. And then the magic trick, this thread goes backwards, so you go anti-clockwise. See where it got stuck? Right, there's all the screws that I've drilled out. There is the bit that I used to get them out, and here is the new ones going in with a new pinion gear. Oof. Wicked, so we got them in. I would definitely say do them as one of the first upgrades to the truck, and then you're not in any danger of your motor mount moving at all. And also, that's hardened stainless steel, so they're a lot more sturdy. The motor mesh, spot on. It's a very dangerous idea, but we've freed Billy here. On your way, Billy. So now those are ready for the truck. We're just going to take these pinion gears off that they slide into and replace those as well. Right, there's the stock ones that we've just taken out. And here are the GPM Hardened steel spiral gears that we are putting in. So you can see they're still alright, they just look a little bit tired. These will last a lot longer, so we'll just clean this bit out a little bit, grease that up and get them back in. You can see it. Wolf Blood Racing and Team! Right, so we're going to put some Wolf Blood Racing grease on the bearing there before we sit that on there. Put some on the shaft of this as well and get it in le truc. So that's all in place, ready to go. Same with the back of the truck, let's get some grease on the bearing there. There we are, that's in the truck, so I'll just grease that around that as well. Okay, so the back's ready as well, ready to go, so let's get the rest of this kit on. So now I'm going to put these front and centre drive cups. They're attached to the other end of the pinion gears. So I'm just going to pop them back where they go with the set screws in. And then let's get the rest of the kit in there. Okay, so we've got our front and centre drive cups on and front and centre pinion gears on. Right then guys, so front and centre differential. They're both exactly the same part. So we're going to replace the bevel gear on both of them with the GPM hardened steel. Also the drive cups are getting replaced with also the GPM hardened steel part, and we'll do a service as we go. So they both as stock should be 50k front and rear, and the centre should be 20 million weight fluid there. So we're going to put 50k in both, but I will bring down the back a little bit so it's a little bit more slidey at the back with some 3000 weight, but only about 1%. Right then dudes, so we've got all the bevel gears on, got all the drive cups, everything back in place. Here's the old parts. See, they're looking a bit tired. They were still good to go after about 20-25 packs through the car, but it's always worth making it stronger. So we've got 50k in the front, and we've got 50k in the back with a little bit of Tamiya 3k, just to bring it down for a little bit of slip. Next up we're going to be doing the spur gear and the pinion gear. So I've got a 13 tooth which is standard, and I have got a 15 tooth for a speed run later on. You can get up to 22, I think 21 or 22 teeth for the pinion in this truck. Right and dudes, that's all the differentials done. Let's whack them in the truck. Let's get the dug bones on the truck and then we'll take it out for a rip. So all you've got to do next is just loosen one of these top links on one side and you'll be able to get the diff back in. So let's grab one of these diffs, make sure it's the front one, and whack that in. So you can see I've labelled them so that I don't forget which one's the 50k and which one's the 40k. So let's whack that in the truck. So once you've got one side in, right, so front differential installed. That's got a nice new bevel gear and pinion in there. It's all greased up, and we've used the Wolf Blood Racing and Team mode. Right, so let's get on with the back. Right, let's do the back as well. Right, same again with the rear. Let's get that one in. Wicked, that's the back one in. We've got the back one in, front one in, and then we're going to do the centre one and the dog bones next. So centre diffs in, pinion gears in, it's got a nice mesh. So let's get the top plate on and we're ready to go. So I've got all these goodies on the truck now, looks awesome. Mesh is really nice, that's all Loctited in and everything. So there's all the stock parts we've replaced. I'll keep them as spares. Got a broken drive shaft, but Right, let's have a quick test. Jesus, bright. sounds like game over. Right, so we have annihilated that spur tooth and pinion gear. Game over. Right, easy fix really. The rest of it's absolutely fine. That was bloody awesome. That was epic, dudes. That was epic. So, we've stripped the pinion gear completely. Probably because I didn't wait for the Loctite to set. Anyway, that was epic. Right, see you back at base. Let's have a look. Right dudes, that was epic fun. So we got it all cleaned up. Driveline was amazing. I really rate that. That was really sturdy, really solid, really smooth. No damage at all to the truck anywhere. The only thing it's done is strip that spur gear, so I'm gonna have to get a harder spur gear. But listen to that, that's really silent. I've ordered these pinion gears from Yeah Racing. We've got a 15 tooth for a speed run at some point. And I'm going to whack this stock one back in. Also, we've got these Traxxas upgraded springs. So they do 3 different sets, and these are the medium ones. There are the part numbers. I just noticed that it was bottoming out a little bit on the Badlands track there with some of those massive sends. So let's give it a bit of a upgraded, a bit of a harder suspension setup, and let's put a hardened gear in. So basically, the hardened GPM Driveline mashed up the non-GPM pinion, so we better get a decent one in there, and let's get that in the truck. Whoa, souping it up. Whoa, yeah, souping it up. I put the things in the truck, souping it up. Yeah, I got the springs and the thing, souping it up with the truck, put the thing in the truck with the springs and the thing with the. Sorry about that. There's the lovely pinion gear. Ooh, sir. Get those bloody springs on. Thingy thing. Oh, he's leaked a bit of stuff. Don't worry, we'll have you back together soon.